Swipe now, regret later. Buy now, pay later. Sounds harmless because it turns expensive purchases into small, painless payments. A pair of sneakers becomes just $20 today. A gaming console feels affordable because the full price disappears behind four tiny installments. That is exactly why these services exploded so fast. Companies figured out that people spend more when they stop thinking about total cost. Apps like Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm made shopping feel frictionless, especially for younger consumers who avoid traditional credit cards. But behind the colorful apps and smooth checkout screens is a system designed to keep people buying more than they planned. What starts as a convenience can quietly turn into dependency. And unlike old school debt, this kind feels invisible until the bills begin stacking up from multiple purchases made weeks apart. The most dangerous part of buy now pay later is psychological manipulation. Traditional loans feel serious because they involve paperwork, interest rates, and along approval processes. BNPL removes that emotional resistance completely. Imagine someone walking into a store with a budget of $100. They see a jacket costing $200 and suddenly here, only $50 today. The brain no longer processes the purchase as expensive. It feels manageable, even responsible. Retailers understand this effect is perfect. Studies have shown that shoppers spend significantly more when installment payments options appear during checkout. That is why online stores aggressively promote the services. The goal is not to help customers save money. The goal is to increase average spending. Consumers they think are gaining financial flexibility, but in reality, they are being encouraged to normalize debt for everyday purchases that they probably would have skipped overnight. Another dark side is how quickly multiply payments become chaos. One payment plan may seem harmless, but people rarely stop at one. Someone buys headphones this week, clothes next week, and a phone chase after that. Suddenly, they are juggling five or six different installment schedules across multiple apps. Because each payment looks small individually, the total debt often goes unnoticed. For example, a college student might owe $20 here, $30 there, and $50 somewhere else. None of it feels dangerous alone. But combined with rent, food, subscriptions, and transportation, the financial pressure grows fast. Many users begin missing payments simply because they lose track of due dates. Late fees then start piling up, and some services can freeze accounts or report missed payments to credit agencies. A shopping method marketed as stress free can quietly create constant financial anxiety. Young adults are especially vulnerable because many entered adulthood during an era of rising inflation, expensive housing, and stagnant wages. But now, pay later companies market directly towards that frustration. They position themselves as modern financial freedom while presenting credit cards as outdated and risky. But the truth is more complicated. Many young consumers are building habits of borrowing before they have learned long term money management. A 22-year-old buying concert tickets, designer shoes, and electronics through installments app may not fully understand how debt patterns develop over time. The danger is not just financial, it is behavioral. Constant access to delayed payments can revive spending habits and reduce impulse control. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" people begin asking, "Can I afford the first payment?" That single mindset shift is incredibly powerful because it changes consumption from intentional spending into emotionally driven purchasing. There is also a growing concern about transparency and regulation. Many BNPL services originally operated with fewer rules than traditional lenders. Some users were approved instantly without deep credit checks, creating easy access to debt for people already struggling financially. In some cases, customers did not fully understand the penalties, repayment terms, or the consequences of missed payments. Governments and financial regulators have started paying attention because the industry grew faster than oversight. Imagine a single mother user installment payments for groceries and school supplies because her paycheck no longer covers basic expenses. On the surface, the service helps her survive the month. But if unexpected bills appear and payments are missed, she can fall into a cycle where borrowing becomes necessary just to stay afloat. That is the hidden danger. Temporary relief can slowly evolve into long term financial instability for millions of ordinary people. Buy now, pay later is not evil but by itself. Used carefully, installment payments can help people manage cash flow during emergencies or large purchases. The real problem begins when convenience disguises risk. These platforms are built to encourage spending, increase consumer dependence, and make debt feel emotionally invisible. That is why so many people wake up shocked by how much they actually owe. The system thrives when consumers stop thinking critically about money. Before using any installment app, people should ask themselves one simple question: would I still buy this if I had to pay the full amount today? The question cuts through the illusion instantly because the dark side of buy now pay later is not just debt. It is how easily modern shopping culture trains people to confuse affordability with accessibility. And in the long run, that confusion can cost far more than the purchase itself. If you like the video, please do consider subscribing the channel. Stay connected with me, and I will be right back with another video. Till then, goodbye.